Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, As-salatu was-salamu ala Rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. As we continue the topic of Mudood, today inshallah we will discuss another mud which is Maddu Silatu Sughra. And this mud also falls under the natural prolongation or Maddul Asli. Sila means to connect, and this mud only occurs in case of continuation of our recitation, and we drop it upon stopping. In this mud, the letter that is involved is called Ha al-Dhamir, that is attached at the end of the word, either with a kasra or with a dhamma. And Ha al-Dhamir is a Ha that is representing a male third person pronoun, for example, he or him. And you can see in this example, the original word is inna, and ha al-dhamir with a dhamma is attached to the word inna, innahu, that means indeed he. And in this word, the original word is mali, wealth, and ha al-dhamir with a kasra is attached to the word mali, and this becomes malihi, his wealth. So this is ha al-dhamir here representing a third person male pronoun. So when it comes to Maddu Sila Sughra, there are two conditions for Maddu Sila Sughra. The letter before and after Ha al-Dhamir should be vowel, and there should be no Hamza after Ha al-Dhamir, because Maddu Sila Sughra comes under Maddul Asli, where the reason is neither Hamza nor a Sukun after a Mad letter. So there should be no Hamza after Ha al-Dhamir. So when Ha al-Dhamir is in this condition, in Uthmani script, you will find a tiny waw and a tiny ya written after ha al-dhamir without the mad sign. And in Majidi script or Indo-Pak script, you will find a tiny alif written under ha al-dhamir or an inverted dhamma written on the top of ha al-dhamir. So if you find ha al-dhamir in these conditions, we will recite this with Maddu Sila Sughra if we choose to continue our recitation. And in case of stopping, we drop Maddu Sila Sughra and we stop at Ha al-Dhamir with a sukun. And Maddu Sila Sughra is recited with two counts. Now we'll see some examples here. In Uthmani script, these words are written like this, where you can find Ha al-Dhamir attached with the original word and Ha al-Dhamir is in between two vowel letters. There is no Hamza after Ha al-Dhamir. And in Uthmani script, when Ha al-Dhamir has a kasra, there is always a tiny ya written here. By giving it two counts, we will recite it like this. Ummihi wa abi. But in Majidi script or in Indo-Pak script, you will find a tiny alif written under Ha al-Dhamir, but you will recite it the same way by giving two counts. Ummihi wa abi. But let's suppose if we choose to stop at the first word, in that case, we will recite it like this. Ummi. And then there will be no Maddu Sila Sughra. If we see another example, Ha al-Dhamir has a dhamma and it is between two vowel letters and there is no Hamza after Ha al-Dhamir. In that case, in Uthmani script, you will find a tiny waw written in between. So if you are choosing to continue recitation, you will recite it with Maddu Sila Sughra by giving it two counts like this. Amatahu fa'aqbarah. And the same example in Majidi script can be found like this, where Ha al-Dhamir has an inverted dhamma. If you're choosing to continue, you will recite it with two counts of Maddu Sila Sughra. Amatahu fa'aqbarah. But if you are choosing to stop, you will not give Maddu Sila Sughra. Rather, you will recite it by putting a sukun on Ha al-Dhamir like this. Amatah. But we need to remember one thing, that not every ha at the end of a word is ha al-dhamir. For example, in the glorious name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, letter ha is the part of the word itself. It's not ha al-dhamir that refers to a third person male pronoun. So Maddu Sila Sughra is established when we have ha al-dhamir attached at the end of the word, either with a kasra or with a dhamma, and ha al-dhamir is between two vowel letters. and there is no hamza after ha al-damir. So in that situation, when we choose to continue, we will recite it with maddu sila sughra, giving it two counts. I hope maddu sila sughra is clear to you. Inshallah, we will continue the topic of mudud. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.